My goodness, what a beautiful day on Labor Day 2025. Look at this. It's just beautiful. 83 degrees out here in Aiken, South Carolina. David Abraham here. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I've been having a great weekend, a great day. Been pondering on things. I have some great things happen. I won't go into it on this video. Just I'm on the right path, and the synchronicities are just pouring in right and left. What's important is, are you aligned? You know, I think that's what this video is going to be about. I was just finished meditating, and I got the impression just to get up and make a video, and I never ignored that impression. I used to, you know, I'll do it in a little bit. No, do it now. So alignment is what I think I'm going to focus on. I feel the energy coming in for that, and I invite the Ascended Masters and the Archangels and my spirit team to guide my thoughts and words, and I might speak those things that will benefit you as well as myself. Because when I do these videos, they're always channeled, and they're always I always learn something from them when I go back and listen to them, and I don't edit anything. So what you see is what you get, first take, first time only, and that's the way it's always been done ever since I started doing these videos. And I've had I don't know, 200-300 videos. I've deleted a few back in the day when they just didn't, you know. Anyway, how y'all doing? And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not worrying about a dang thing. You're living in the best time ever in the history of this earth, and it's wonderful to know exactly, you know, what's going on. Do you know what's going on? You know, the news is not what's going on. That's the theater. You know, I don't really pay much mind to it, but I am aware of what's going on. I know there's all kinds of things being disclosed, and you know, that's part of my world is all disclosure coming over the next, you know, the last few years, over the next few years more, and it's going to continue to go. You're watching the collapse of the old guard, as it were, the collapse of the old guard. So it's important to be aligned. And what do I mean by alignment? Well, your true self, as you incarnated into this earth, many times you've always agreed to the pattern of, well, we're going to forget who we are and forget the energy and power where we came from. We have to discover it within ourselves. And so that's why there's all these religions out here. None of them are true, telling you the truth. A little here and a little there, a little piece here, a little piece there. Now Christ taught a lot of truth, obviously, and his consciousness has visited me many, many times, and I've learned so much. I've gone on a few trips on these other videos. I've had an out-of-body experience a couple of times. I've seen the paradisiacal earth, and it's a beautiful experience, you know, when you're carried there by hummingbirds on your fingertips, and it feels as real as I'm talking to you now, but it was in a dream, or a daytime vision, is what I should say. But it's beautiful to know all that. It's just beautiful, and I experienced, and that comes from alignment. And let's get back to that, because I get off track a little bit. I get excited. I'm full of spirit. It's important to look at what's inside of you that causes you any kind of stress or fear or doubts. Those are things we need to address. The definitions is probably the key point of where you need to go to address issues that are not in alignment. And alignment is, you can be aligned with your highest self and still have fear and doubt. But that means that you're there in some respects, but you need to come back and deal with some things. So you need to find out what definitions are inside of you about your reality that causes you fear and doubt. Because if you truly knew who you were, you would know that you are an omnipotent being of light, a sovereign, divine being of light, a son or daughter of God. But I say that in context to get a reference point. But you are God. I am God. You are Christ, and I am Christ. What does that mean? Not the Christ, but the Christ energy, the second coming of Christ. This is how it's done the second time around. The first time around, they sent one. This time around, they've sent millions, and there are special chosen ones in the group, the 144,000. Those are coming here and are already here. How do you know if you're one of those? That'll come to you as you do meditation, as you address your issues, as you check your alignment with your divine true self. Your alignment with your divine true self will reveal all you need to know about what's not quite lined up right. But as you seek to, you don't have to be perfect. It's not, let's get that clear. You're perfect already. So you don't have to be perfect, but the energy of light is what carries the power to create. And the energy to create worlds abides within you. And me, of course. We're all one. Seek the oneness and the energy of Christ. It's His consciousness. That is it. That is it. Alignment, alignment, alignment. Do we know what we're seeking in this life? There's no one coming to save you. There's no one coming in the sky going to redeem you from your sins, because the definitions are wrong. There is no sin. There is no hell. Although we create it, and then it seems real. We feel it. We feel that fear. They teach us that the devil and his angels and all this kind of thing. All that was put in the books, into the collective, to where we would all fall into the pattern of heaven and hell. But there's only light and dark, and all of it is from Source Creator, your Father in heaven, my Father in heaven. Jesus said, my Father and your Father, my God and your God. So that was to help give reference point to who you are. Okay? So seek the definitions. Ask to find the definitions that are blocking you from advancing or ascending into your true self, and to where you understand how to create reality, how to manifest things in a moment. You can manifest like this. Driving down the road, you can manifest to clear traffic, whatever it is. It's just amazing the power that you have once you discover it and use it and understand how to use it. Okay? Love people, even the dark ones. We don't have to love their actions, no, but we love them. They're part of who we are. We're one. Define yourself as one. And keep your affirmations, the I am affirmations. If you keep that, you will be doing just fine, okay? I love each one of you. And you found this video, you're one of the rare few. You're probably one of the 144,000. And if you don't know that, then you need to understand who you are, okay? Have peace this day. God is with you because God is in you. And so it is.